Green Day. They are just good. Man, I was just listening to that. So was Chris Rock. A very good open to the show there, Fred. Chris Rock, he's a funny dude, man. He gets it all.
That bit is great.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Trinity, the porn star who wouldn't sleep with the black guy, is going to be on the phone. We'll get to talk to her. Judy Kimmel's going to stop by at 8 o'clock.
Well, that's funny. Yesterday, Sarah was here.
Sarah, his girlfriend, was here.
They couldn't come in together.
No, you know what? Who wants to buy into that? They're not going to be together that much longer.
Oh, you've determined?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah?
She's pretty intense.
So you think it can't possibly last?
No. No.
Oh,
She's the rebound chick. He should have dated a few chicks before he went to her.
Well, not if she's the rebound chick. She's the perfect one to date if she's
Exactly.
the rebound chick.
So there you go.
You don't think you got anything before her?
No. I know he didn't. I know Jimmy. I've talked to him off the air. She's the transition poontang. Trust me on that.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see. You never know.
Sometimes the transition chick looks like a transition chick when she's not.
Right.
She's
There you
both.
go.
She's all chicks in one.
It's all about the poontang. Ooh, you sweet thing, how about a little poontang? Ooh, you sweet thing, how about a little poontang? My agent called me last night. I didn't get to speak to him, but he said that me and my man Roger are in business, and we're going to go and we're on the first step to getting this record done.
The negotiations are going well?
It's not even a negotiation. We both want to work together, so it's simple, you know? It's not even a hassle, so we're going to get it done.
Good for you.
Yeah, I love this guy. I can't wait to put him on a label. Ooh, sweet thing, how about a little poontang? I've been avoiding playing it every day because they go around singing it. Thing, how about a little poontang? Ooh, sweet thing, how about a little poontang?
And don't you sometimes you don't know what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't even.
You're singing, and all of a sudden you realize people are looking at you.
Yep. Can't wait to hear Casey Kasem taking poontang requests. Coming in at number 1, poontang.
Do you think it'll be a long distance dedication?
Going out to my first wife. Ooh, you sweet thing. How about just a little poontang? Ooh, sweet thing. About a little poontang. It's funny, Chris Rock was saying, you know, when you go to court with your ex-wife, she says, hey, I've grown accustomed to a certain style of life. And he said, well, what about what I become accustomed to? This girl owes me some poontang. You know, well, I've been getting laid 4 times a week, so how about that?
There's the lie. You know you haven't when you're leaving.
That's true.
What about the man's accustomed to? What about what the man's accustomed to?
It's real weird, too, knowing him in real life, because he doesn't talk like that at all.
He's very subdued compared to that on stage.
Yeah. But when he gets on stage, he's got a persona he puts on. It's good.
Oh, it's great.
Speaking of personas, you know, the major story in the newspaper today, besides Al-Qaeda blowing up some of our soldiers over in Saudi Arabia.
Scumbags.
Yeah, scumbags. Disgraziad. But, schibos. No, really, I mean, just the schibos.
Yeah, absolutely.
This Al-Qaeda. President Bush has got to just keep up with the heat. Keep going. Now is the time to attack Saudi Arabia. That'll take a day. They have absolutely no backbone. And just clear them all out. Clear out all those princes and kings and whoever's over there. And take that over, too. Let's change up governments. Let Artie be president of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Thank you. I accept your nomination.
Anyway,
Artie, Mr. Transition Government.
Yeah, transition schmission. Let him run the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll teach those people how to live. So, I don't know. So,
what's this
the major story in the paper was that Ray Romano just signed for another season. Everybody loves Raymond. For an additional $40 million a season. He's getting $1.8 million an episode. And, which sounds like a lot of money, doesn't it? But what you don't know is the $40 million is chump change. Because when I was at NATPE a couple of years ago, where they syndicate these television shows, they were talking about each market ponying up, hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm talking about the major markets. He gets like $250 million a year.
Just off the syndication.
Just off the syndication. I mean,
Right.
$40 million is nothing.
It's tip money.
That's just,
It's tip money.
Yeah.
right. That's walking around money.
Little scratch for the weekend.
Pocket change.
And, Artie was telling me a great story. When Artie was his first year on Mad TV, he was doing stand-up as well. Artie did both. Mm-hmm. And Artie said, what club were you at?
This was at the old Catch a Rising Star on 28th Street. This would have been like the summer of '96 before Romano's show started.
Uh-huh.
We worked there together. And it was the only time I ever worked with him. He's a really, really nice guy, but he was asking me about television. He's like, do you like doing TV? And I was all curious because I was on a TV show. And that night I made about $100, and he probably made like $350, $400.
Right.
And now I'm looking at the $40 million being his tip money and going, good for him.
That
Pretty amazing.
discrepancy still exists betwing your salaries.
Yeah, exactly. This weekend I'll be back at a club, and he'll be in the Bahamas.
Yeah, but you're getting $300 a week now, let's be honest.
No, well, thank God I make a little more.
Right. So, it's pretty amazing when you meet someone back then, and they describe in the newspaper. By the way, I don't know anyone who's ever seen this show or watched this show except for Allison Norris, Fred's wife.
Really? She watches it?
She watches it.
I read.
But everyone I always talk to says, I've never watched Everybody Loves Raymond, and the show evidently, there must be something to it. I mean, it must be funny.
I wonder, because every time I see it, I have to change the channel.
Me too.
I put it in both.
I have absolutely no interest in watching it. But the funny thing with him is that he was doing stand-up, and he appeared on the original Johnny Carson show. He got to do a shot on Johnny Carson, and then eventually got to do... What is the new sound in here today? Did somebody mess with my equipment? You hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, boys?
Being distracted.
Oh, boy. I'll work it out in the commercial. I'm not going to start yelling and complaining, because if I get one more email saying I'm a whiner, I'm going to explode. I'm sorry. It's hard every day when the sound is different. But anyway, there's something clearly going on in here. Anyway, so he went on the original Tonight Show, Johnny Carson show, did a little shot on there, and then got to go on the Jay Leno show when Jay took over. Mm-hmm. But his big break came when he went and did the David Letterman show. Right. Dave was so taken with him, and so was the executive producer at the time, Rob Burnett, or whatever his name is, that they signed him to a development deal, Worldwide Pants.
Oh, so they're involved with the Everybody Loves
It's a Letterman show, yeah.
They own it,
Yeah, they own it. Yeah.
Bottom.
So Dave gets some of that scratch.
He gets some of it. You know what? Letterman doesn't have much to do with it. That production company of his is really run by his former executive producer. I always thought Dave had more to do with it. But he found a guy who runs the whole thing.
Yeah, but it's his company. So his company gets money?
His company gets money, yeah, but...
Bottom.
I'm not sure how much his company gets. I got to look into that. Because I've heard different things about it. That it's not as lucrative for Letterman as you'd think it would be. What's going on with the sound in here today?
Yeah, I'm hearing click, click, click. What is that?
It's almost like there's an open headphones or an open speaker. Wait a second. Hello? Check. Hello? Hello? Testing. 1, 2. Hello? There's something going on.
Testing.
Of course, at this point, you think the engineer would come running down here.
Oh, no.
I don't hear anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Check the green type of tube. It opens and closes.
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation. As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green type of tube, will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality and whether this is operating. Thank you.
My engineer.
Thank you.
My engineer just came in scratching his bald head.
Thank you.
Do you hear it, Scott?
Thank you.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Was anything done in here yesterday? I would guess there was.
Thank you.
Is that right?
The only thing we did for you was give you new headphones.
You gave me new headphones.
Yes.
You know, I'm thinking... Wait, what?
We gave you new headphones.
All right, now, I'm thinking maybe if I turn off these mics, are those headphones open over there?
Yes.
Okay, that's the problem. I said it was open headphones.
Thank you.
That's your problem. You got to keep those down.
Thank you.
Now it should be okay.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Music the way you want it.
My dad has a good sense of humor because I saw him yesterday, and he said to me,
Thank you.
I was laughing very hard when you did that routine about us going to dinner the other night. He said, but why do you put on that accent? I don't have an accent.
He doesn't hear it.
He goes,
Thank
it's
you.
not Ralph. He makes fun of me. I
Thank
go,
you.
Dad, you've got some sort of weird accent, especially when you get all official.
Thank you.
The quality.
The quality
And a green
type of tube. He goes, I do? I go, you do. You have some. I said, you grew up on the Lower East Side. You had immigrant parents who didn't speak any English. You picked up some sort of weird...
And apparently you can't hear anybody else.
Right.
Kept it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It is a green type of tube.
The
Testing.
electric eye.
Testing. 1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation.
1, 2.
When you record,
All right.
As you will know.
As you will know. Hey, where's my breakfast? Where's KC? What's going on? Why is everything breaking down? Why is the system broken today? Why are you all breaking me down? What happened? I was sitting here waiting to eat.
Yeah, no, we know that. We're on top of it.
What happened?
Casey overslept, and we just sent somebody out to get your breakfast about 5 minutes ago.
A complete breakdown.
You know what happens is, like, he gets here so late that even at 6:03, I still don't know he's late.
No, I knew. I could tell.
So it'll be here by the time he finishes break, I
Yeah,
hope.
but when am I finishing the break?
I don't know if you
So how would you know that my breakfast will be here when I'm finishing the break if you don't know when I'm finishing the break? What if I break now? Would it be here?
No, I'm being positive.
Okay. I'm just telling you that you can possibly know that my breakfast would be here when I finish the break. I'm going to keep talking till my breakfast gets here, and I'll tell you why. Because what happened is, I'll take a break, the breakfast will come in here, and it'll be ice cold otherwise. I'm sick of it. I can't get anybody to pick up, and I can't get this KC to get here on time.
What's his deal that he's got to be late? What's keeping him awake nights?
I'd make my own breakfast, but there's no time. Is there a stove back there in that kitchen?
No.
Because I'll bring some oatmeal in and make it for myself or something. I mean...
There's nothing back there.
It's such a complicated thing.
It's
breakfast.
I mean, it's hard to... It's a room with a refrigerator and a sink, but it's not a kitchen.
All right, leave. You're annoying me. You annoy me. You really do. He annoys me first thing in the morning.
You know what? I really am your, like, punching bag.
Yeah.
When you're mad, I'm the first person to hit.
Well, you're the producer. Who am I gonna hit? I can't hit Fred. He'll hurt me.
But I also think it's when you haven't been with him in a long time.
Yeah.
You build up a callus,
Yeah.
and it goes away on vacation.
I do love Gary. It's just the first thing in the morning. It's very jarring to see him. Right? Am I right? Come on, tell me.
Jarring.
It's jarring.
I can't agree with you.
Disturbing. I love Gary, though. He's a great guy. He is. He's a great guy, and I want to make sure everyone understands that.
Where's my breakfast? What about what I'm accustomed to? What about the man's accustomed to?
No, every day I order this egg whites.
Yeah.
So I go, it comes, but I'm on the air, and then it's ice cold. I never eat it.
Oh, really?
You ever try to eat ice cold egg whites?
No, I haven't, but
It's
I didn't
gross.
realize you were rejecting it every day.
I actually never tried to eat hot egg whites.
Oh, it's gross as it is.
Ugh.
It's just gross. I tell you what, I can't lose weight. I am not into it anymore. I weigh 203 pounds. I need to lose 10 pounds, and I can't do it. Cannot do it.
Is it 10 or 15? It's 10?
I'll settle for 10. It's really 15.
Oh, so now you're compromising.
Yeah, I'll take 5. I don't understand what happened to my body. I used to be able to lose weight. I can't.
What are you doing? You're not working out on a regular
I'm
basis?
working out. I'm out there. I'm doing my thing.
Have you cut the calories?
I thought I had. I guess not. Maybe because I go out to dinner every night. Maybe it's too fattening.
You're not aware of what calories you're taking in.
I had stir fry last night, but they do put sauce on it.
And oil in the stir fry?
I'm hungry. I'm sick of worried about it. Boy, I can't fit into my pants.
What pants are you? Your pants are baggy.
I got a couple of that's the ones you see. The ones I want to wear, I can't.
Oh, dear.
I'm heavy. And I don't like being heavy. It depresses me. I got to get rid of my belly.
Well, maybe you better stay home and cook in the evening.
All right. I'm going to do it. You're right. No more eating out.
You know what I've tried to do before with this schedule is just eat a lunch and then try not to eat at all until you fall asleep because you get tired before you get hungry. But whenever I do that, I wake up at 1 a.m. and I got to eat something.
Artie, no offense, I'll never take dieting advice from you.
Because I'm like imagining what he shoveled in at lunchtime.
Right.
To make sure he doesn't get hungry at night.
It's just so wrong. I mean, imagine Artie telling us his philosophy on what to eat.
What I do is, it's called carbo loading.
Oh, boy.
He carbo loads.
At lunch, and then I just try not to eat the rest of the day, but then I go to bed hungry at 8, and I wake up and I have to eat something.
Ralph was telling me how my eating is psychological. I go, you know what, Ralph? You don't work.
Yeah.
You don't need to eat. Like, you could stay up all night even if you're hungry.
Right.
I said, I actually work and have to be on a schedule and get to bed by 8 o'clock. So, I don't want to get diet advice from you either.
Shut up. You're going to take it from a guy who doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, sure, he doesn't have to eat. There's nothing. He sits around all day.
That's right. He can regulate himself up the wazoo.
He goes, I go, yeah, it's very hard for me to fall asleep at 8 o'clock at night if I'm hungry. And he goes, well, just stay up. And I go, well, I don't have that option.
Oh, shut up, you bitch.
There's the solution.
Just stay up.
Stop working.
You worry too much about sleep. And, I'm like, well, okay. I guess if I did somebody's laundry once a week, I would, and that was my job, I would...
You could stay up.
He claims he works more than I give him credit for because he has to go out and shop for my clothes.
Oh.
But I notice that all the clothes I have are either sent to me for free from sponsors or people who want to see me wear their crap, or I notice all of the stores he goes to are the 3 stores that are downstairs from my apartment.
Is that right? He doesn't even make any special trips.
Yeah.
Didn't he tell you he needed a week of rest after Vegas?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
Yeah. He told me he was burnt out. He said he slept for days when he got back from Vegas.
So he couldn't help you. He was tired.
He was mean. Yeah. I sent him a note saying, come early in the morning and unpack the clothes and get them ready for E. He showed up at my apartment at 2 o'clock when I'm there. I said, just come in the morning. When I say morning, like 9 o'clock when I'm not there, do everything and leave. I don't want to see you.
Before you get home.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
What a total fag.
You ever meet people who won't do what you tell them to do?
Around here all the time.
Right. I was so bummed out about Steve Kingston, our program director here in New York, leaving the station and going across the street to program.
Has it already happened? Is he gone?
It's gone already.
Wow.
I called Scott Herman yesterday. You know who he is? They got so many layers of management around here, I can't even keep track. It turns out Scott Herman runs WINS, the news station, and now he's running WNEW. But I think he also, is in charge of Tom now. There's all kinds of layers of people. Then there's a head of programming, Andy Schoen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a whole thing going on.
What does he do? I mean, is he in charge of every programmer of every station Infinity owns?
I think so, because I called up and I said, Scott, I don't know what's going on in the company. You heard about this, Gary? Did you know I called Scott Herman?
No. I was going to try to explain the layers of management.
All right, go ahead, explain it.
Okay, I think that the country is now divided into 4 sections. The West, the East, the South, and whatever. So now
whatever those sections are.
There's 4 group leaders. In other words, there's a guy that's in charge of stations in L.A. or California, whatever. Then those group leaders answer to Andy, who answers to John Sykes.
Oh.
And then there's a bunch of other guys in the middle on Andy.
John Sykes is the guy I know, right?
Right, John Sykes is the head of the company.
I see him, I always forget what he looks like.
But then there's a bunch of guys on Andy's level who do a bunch of other stuff that I'm not sure what they do. There's a guy named David Goodman who's in charge of marketing, I think.
He's a marketing guy.
And then,
I know some guy just got fired, but I don't know why.
It was funny. It used to be Mel and then Fareed. Now there's 100 guys.
Oh, there's 100 guys. So I was upset because our program director here, Steve, I have a relationship with him and I like him. I was instrumental in bringing him here. I was asked a lot about who I thought was a good programmer. I thought Steve was a good programmer. And I think Steve has done his best to deal with Tom, our general manager, and really get in there and say, come on, Tom, you got to loosen up. You got to spend some money here. And it hasn't been easy. My breakfast has arrived. Well, bring it in. and I'll break. That's all. So, I was kind of bummed out because I think the station here in New York has been running fine, and I think if they're disappointed in any kind of... Thanks, man. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. All right. Who's that, Will?
Yeah, he's doing a little dance back there.
Will.
What to do.
All he did was bring in breakfast. He didn't do anything great. Acting like he's taking the victory walk. Just won the NBA playoffs.
He's a college all-star.
I have breakfast.
Coming in with the breakfast, Will, yes. Lays down the egg whites, yes.
Now, I'm going to take a chance of getting thrown out of here.
Right.
But shouldn't you eat now? Shouldn't you break?
I'm going to eat now. I'll tell you about my conversation with Scott. Well, all right. All right, I'll take a break.
Get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
Are you going to talk to me during my breakfast?
I'll try not
That's the worst. I'm trying to eat, and Baba Booey stands over me and starts handing me things.
Robin, he gives me... Do we talk at night? No. We try to communicate on the computer.
No, but just give me 5 minutes to eat.
But that 5 minutes is the only 5 minutes till the show starts.
All right.
Then the show starts and you go, why did you give me that?
Yeah, why don't you give me that?
Because you're eating.
Breakfast takes 2 minutes.
Give him 2.
I need a middleman like John Sykes to handle Gary. All right, listen, let me take a break. When we come back, we'll continue all of this right after these words. I didn't watch it last night. It said in the paper today that Katie Couric hosted the Tonight Show last night and Jay Leno hosted the Today Show.
Did he host the Today Show yesterday, or is he hosting it this morning?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah, he did it already.
Okay.
He interviewed Colin. Like who cares? And I still maintain the only reason Jay agreed to do it is because Dave had guest hosts. It's the first time Jay's had a guest host. As soon as Letterman has a guest host, it's a weird thing with those two. It seems to me that Dave is the innovator there. You know what I mean? But Jay gets all the ratings. Weird.
What are you going to do?
But why stop with the Today Show? Why doesn't Jay just go out and host all the
do
NBC
the evening
shows?
news.
Do Friends and let David Schwimmer host Friends and
but
switch
we
up.
should take Tom Brokaw's spot.
That's all.
And then give Tom his spot.
They do every show on NBC. You know, they should have gone all the way too. Katie should have gone home to Mavis after the show.
And he should have gone with her kids and had to take them to school and
That's
stuff
right.
like that.
They could exchange lives for a week.
Now that would have been interesting.
Got a lot of email yesterday. 40% of the people love Sarah Silverman. Funny as hell. Have her on any time. Why didn't Howard invite her to stick around for the news? And then 60% hated Sarah Silverman.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Get this filthy Sarah Silverman off the air. She must be the most annoying bitch I've ever heard in my life. She sounds like Bobcat effing Goldthwait. And I haven't laughed once. She's a effing comedian? I'd rather watch that retarded Jimmy Kimmel show than listen to this whoremonger.
Wow.
Here's another one. Please get her off the air. I turned off my radio for a while to see if you get her off the air. Whatever that means. Can you get Howard to repeat the part where Sarah kept repeating the word treat? He said she had a weird pronunciation. Okay, so it was mixed. Some people liked Sarah, some didn't. But that's, true of everyone. It's true of all of us.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
Actually, 60-40, you're doing very good.
Some people said that Gary is pussy whipped, Baba Booey. How humiliating for Gary to have to admit that his wife wears the pants in their house. I would love to hear Mary's opinion on this topic.
Hey, now.
How does she feel when the whole nation knows that her husband is pussy whipped? I love when this topic comes up. It just amazes me. Other people thought I was too mean. 90% said Howard is messed up and should leave Gary alone. Howard, leave Gary alone just because he's a real father who doesn't want to end up like your father who never paid attention to you. And now you know no other way to live but the life your father showed you. Here's another one. You just don't get it. Gary's a good father and husband. You weren't. That's why you're divorced. You can't babysit your own kids. Here's another one. You guys really pissed me off this morning. The point you guys are sorely missing is that Gary enjoys spending time with his children, something Howard and that total moron Stuttering John refused to admit on air. And I can't even believe Howard really admits how selfish he was in his own defunct marriage. Ugh. I love Howard and usually see his point of view, but you guys are way off base today. Stop badgering Gary. Here's another one. Howard is a horrible father. His father was a horrible father. Some people actually enjoy spending time with their kids. Here's another one. Howard and Stuttering John are just human ATM machines. And John isn't much of one. He's way cheap. My husband and I laugh at how stupid Susanna must be for being such a doormat. While she didn't even feel she could buy a winter coat for herself with John's money.
I was going to say, if John's an ATM machine, someone call a mechanic.
John sounds like a nightmare to live with. She still rubs his back even though his ass stinks up the room. Yikes. To sum up, Howard sees his kids as a drag, and so does John. Your kids might not even have to go to therapy to figure out why their father was such a jerk to them growing up. I purposely read all these emails because, I spent tons of time with my kids. My point to Gary was, listen, I'm a guy who went home every day at 11 o'clock, and I had a lot of work to do. Don't get me wrong. I was the sole support of my family. But as far as being there, I was with my kids from the time they got home from school to the time I went to bed, which about 8 or 9 o'clock. And I was there with the kids and spent lots of time with them, had a lot of good times, but I didn't sit there and not get help from my wife. I wasn't going to do that. I demanded it. I was busy doing 2 jobs then. I had to work. I had to make a living.
You didn't go home and do chores.
No, absolutely not. That's my point.
That's what the whole point is. They're saying because Gary gets intimately involved, he actually has things that he has to do for his kids. He's a better father.
Yeah, he's not. Gary acts as the nanny. I mean, that's my point. He's cooking all the meals. His wife could be doing these things.
He's doing all the carpooling.
In fact, if anything, she's keeping him away from his kids. He's so busy doing chores.
No, that's what they consider parenting, when you're doing chores for the kids.
I sat there and talked with the kids. I would watch their shows and plays and things they do in the house and be around. What this guy goes home and does is puts in a full day of ladies' work.
I cook one meal this month, and you say, and suddenly I'm cooking all the meals.
I'm sorry. I'm using that as an example, but there was a lot that you do at home that are chores that your wife should be doing because you're out working.
Like I take my kids to lacrosse, I take them to baseball. Those are chores?
No, that's fun stuff. That's not the bad stuff.
But that's what you guys were googling.
I did. I took my daughters to karate. I took my daughters all over the place, to friends' homes for play dates. It was my pleasure to do that as a father.
But you goof on me even.
But you have
you're
a help.
Shopping. You're doing everything.
You're doing all the chores of the household. Your wife should be doing them, and you know it.
A bunch of them.
Sometimes, and sometimes she yells at you. My wife, I never got up early while my wife slept in bed. I wasn't doing that. I woke up every morning at 4 o'clock when I lived on Long Island. I wasn't getting up Saturday morning or Sunday morning. It wasn't going to happen.
The other thing is that if she was going to not do her job, she made sure she had a replacement for the person.
That's the way it goes.
Her job. Gary's the replacement.
Yeah, you're the guy who gets up. Hey, Saturday morning, you had to be up at the crack of dawn to get the kids together.
Can I ask a question? And I'm not deflecting here, but I'm curious for Fred. Fred, what's your level of involvement now that you're a father?
I'll give you my Saturday morning. My Saturday morning was I went to the gym and I took a motorcycle ride.
Yeah, because the guy...
So what was your Sunday morning?
No. I didn't get up Sunday morning. I mean, I get up at 7 because I normally get up, but my wife got up at 6:45 to feed the baby.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just checking.
Your old man sat there and did all these chores?
I told you the greatest story ever was when Jackson was first born, we went to my in-laws' house, and it was like a Sunday morning, and I was up with Jackson at like 7 in the morning. My father-in-law got up at 8 o'clock, and he just woke up and he goes, "What are you doing?"
You're speaking a foreign language.
See, you confuse everyone, Gary.
He's just throwing off the whole system.
My father-in-law, he goes,
I mean, if Mary was the type who was a big earner and was out there, paying for the house and everything, and you were sitting home on your ass, I'd tell you to get up and start taking care of the kids. But, I love my kids, and I spent a lot of time with my kids. But, I was home all the time. But I wasn't running around like a chicken with his head cut off, hopping to every time my wife told me to do something.
You know what? Here's another.
I remember when Emily was first born. I came home one day, and my wife said to me, "You have to go food shopping." I said, "It's not going to happen. I don't even know what you're talking about. It's as if you're speaking a foreign language to me. I'm not going any food. She said, well, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go upstairs and work and earn money for this family. And then I'm going to, if I get tired because I've been doing it all morning, I'm going to rest.
It is odd. When my old man got home from climbing roofs all day, he would sit there and eat a veal and pepper sandwich with his eyes closed. And we were not allowed to talk.
That's right.
My mother would make him a nice sandwich, and he would eat it, and he would have his eyes closed.
The kids talk through your meal?
Of course. I do. I actually remember one of the biggest arguments that you and Allison ever had,
right?
Which I thought was funny, which was telling. You went to play tennis with a bunch of friends,
right?
And she called you and said, "When are you coming home?" And you're like, "Don't ever do that again."
Yeah, because it becomes a habit.
You got to break that early.
I had 5 minutes of. I didn't get to do anything all week. I had an hour to participate in a game I hate. If you start calling me during that, I'm sunk.
But Gary's problem is now he's doing all that, and he's still not doing great.
Let me ask you something. What percentage of household chores do you do? Be honest. 50?
What do you call
50-50 split?
What do you call household chores? I don't vacuum.
Right.
I don't clean anything.
Does she? Well, you wash the dishes after dinner.
You know what? Here's the deal. I don't wash the dishes after dinner, but if there's dishes up there and she's running around doing something, I'll do them because I feel like doing them. Mm-hmm. It's not like it's my job.
So what do you do? 30% of the chores?
I don't know what you're calling chores, but that sounds about right.
Well, you have duties after work. You definitely know you have things you have to do once you get home, right?
When you get home today, you got stuff to do, right?
When I get home today, mostly what I have to do is just to hang out with, to play with the kids. Like Jackson wants to play baseball in the backyard, so I'll do that.
All right, okay.
But I don't have to do the laundry.
What if you're tired? Can you get a break?
No.
Right, you have to do it.
What percentage of your job does Mary do?
None.
0.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not even
Try using that logic when you're sitting there getting your ass beaten by your wife.
Mary never hits Jackson Fungos in the backyard?
No.
Exactly.
Here comes Mr. Ultimate Husband.
Here comes the ATM
you know what,
machine.
Gary? The weird thing is like you're playing it now, but you complain about doing this stuff.
I complain about doing stuff.
You won't do it here,
yeah, but
I
mean, you complain off the air. So why?
Hold on. I have complained. I complain about things once in a while, but if I complain once, you guys take it to mean that I hate doing every single thing.
Dude, every one of us has seen you when we have a little party at someone's house. You're the one. Mary sits there with a drink while you run around with the kids.
See, but that's something that happens once is
more than once.
No. We've had people call in and tell us about it.
Where's that happen?
When they see you at the pool.
I mean, come on. You don't get to sit for a minute like a king. She's got to get off her ass and run around. And you know, it's good exercise for her. You're Mr. Mom.
What, John?
No, it's just
John's tongue starts moving.
No, it's just because it's not like listen. We all commiserate about different things.
You're the nanny.
No, I told you that there are certain things.
You've been very upset about some of these things.
He is upset. Now he's acting cool about it.
Once in a while I'm upset about some things, but do I come in every day and complain every day? No.
So you gave up.
If I complain to you once every 2 weeks, you think that it's the whole thing's a misery to you.
Yeah, because it all comes to a head. I mean, these things build up, and then you complain to us like once every 2 weeks. So I'm assuming that takes at least 3-4 days to build up to you.
He's absolutely right.
You're wrong.
Okay. Well, you're downplaying it now because you're ashamed. But I'm trying to say to the people who wrote the email.
Shame was long ago.
No.
Shame was that first
To the people who wrote the email, John's point is correct and mine is correct. He complains. He has nosebleeds and headaches. He smokes nonstop like a chimney.
Again, not
true. He
true.
overeats. Come on.
Semi-true.
Okay. He's very depressed.
Your wife considers your appearances like fun.
Fun.
Yes, that's true.
You're not even appreciated for the work you do. Let her make an appearance and have nothing to do like you do.
Nobody's paying her.
He shows up at these appearances, people stare at him, do something, and he does nothing, and it's embarrassing.
But it's just weird because we feel bad about him. Like you'll tell me, and I feel bad that you're going through this, and then we bring it up in the air, and then you get mad at us for bringing it up.
No, I don't. I mean, so listen. Before we went to Vegas, I talked about stuff. I mean, sometimes I'm pissed, and I'll admit to it. But
John's wife appreciates the fact that he goes out and does stand-up because it brings more money into the home. Your wife does not appreciate that you go out and make extra money. Let's face it, you don't get praised for that. You don't walk in the door and go. She goes, "Oh my God, you just brought home money. Go upstairs and go to sleep. I'll take care of the kids." She waits for you to come home. The car pulls out of the driveway 4 minutes later. and she's out the door.
Gary, do you ever
It's ridiculous.
Do you ever get the feeling, and be honest, that you're like the enemy sometimes to your wife?
Sure. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. He's not even, after everything he does, he's not a hero.
And he's convinced that she's right.
My wife wrote me a letter when I bought the condo.
He's a battered husband.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the guy is.
My wife wrote me a letter when I bought the condo. Said, "Thank you so much for buying this. This was the greatest thing. I love you so much and all this."
Right.
Did your wife do that when you bought that new mansion?
It's not a mansion. No, she didn't write me a letter, you idiot.
Listen, I got news for you. I'm divorced, and I still think my ex-wife should write me letters thanking me for the lifestyle I provide. I'm serious.
In all fairness.
In my mind, there was no other sucker who was going to go out and make that kind of dough. But you're married and you're not getting it. I understand after a divorce she's not going to praise me. But you're married. Where's the praise? Where's the appreciation? Where's the, oh my God, you just spent your whole weekend working and flying all over the country. Now I want you to rest. Dude, this is not going to be right.
You know, and he forgets that he told us, if he gets something, he knows he has to pay out something more.
Yeah.
Like, if he gets an evening, she has to get an evening.
Yeah, I mean, what is that?
That's
You
ridiculous.
forget
Thank you.
this stuff.
Gary, I saw you in Vegas. You were working your ass off. You were like,
You did.
You were so stressed out.
You did a great job.
Did a great job. Let me ask you, when you got home, did you get like, I don't know, like did she like cook for you and do your back? And
Of course
carry you,
not.
like thank you?
Because in her mind, in the Gary Mary marriage, she thinks he was out in Vegas having a party.
I know.
He was on vacation.
The guy was working his ass off. Did he get to go to a strip club? Sure he did.
But he had to work.
But he was working nonstop. I know, I saw. He worked harder than I did.
Yeah, maybe I should stop coming home and say that, like, I ate at Nobu, and, because that makes it sound fun.
No. Tell her you got... screw that. Tell her you absolutely ate at Nobu. You know why you got to eat at Nobu? Because you were working your ass off.
That's right. That was
But also,
some little reward.
Don't hide what you had to do.
he also did a Toyota appearance
Right.
that you had to sit at for 2 hours.
Yeah,
and 5 people showed.
And that's the whole thing,
You were sick the whole time you were there. You were getting shots of B12 in your ass.
sick as a dog. It's funny.
And what part of that was fun? Oh, because you were in Las Vegas?
Well, that's part.
Gee.
Part of the explanation is like, I'll go out and I'll do Hollywood Squares, and that's fun. There's no doubt. But for every
Let
Hollywood
her get
Squares,
one.
there's a car dealership in Cleveland and a.
No, hold. You go on Hollywood Squares, and it's pressure.
It is, but it's still enjoyable.
Is
You
Mary?
like to do it.
I like to do it.
You like to do it.
Doesn't mean it's not work.
There are aspects of your job that are enjoyable, just like aspects of her household chores are enjoyable.
I always say that one of the biggest things for me is that I actually love my job. Maybe there'd be more sympathy if I hated my job.
Well, go home.
Yeah, but you hate doing appearances, don't you? Don't you hate doing like
I'd rather not do them.
Yeah, but you do them for what?
Her.
For money.
Yeah, that what?
Pays for stuff at the house.
Yes, thank you for that.
Camp and pools and kids.
What is she doing? She gets 8 hours of sleep a night. You don't. Right?
I haven't counted, but when John said that the other day, I was thinking about that. John goes, I bet she's getting 8 hours a day.
Oh, yeah.
Of course she is.
Dude, you are so backward in this relationship. And I know people wrote me saying, oh, Gary's a good father. You weren't. They had to attack me. I am a good father.
No, I think you're a better father now.
I am.
I
mean, listen. It's a weird situation being divorced. It's not the ideal situation where I would, be home every day. But the fact of the matter is, I think that I'm a good dad. Could I be better? Sure. Could I spend 24 hours a day with the kids? Yes. If I didn't work, I could.
See, I think you're a very good dad.
There's
a lot of people living
because you couldn't afford it.
Right. There's a lot of people living off of my hard work and having a great lifestyle, and I consider that the ultimate contribution, more so than anything. And your kids will say to you when they grow, oh, I don't care about material things. When they say that to you, say, then give me everything back and let me see how you don't care about it.
You know why they can say that? Because they had everything.
They have everything.
If you never had it, it means a lot.
You tell them,
and you're providing a great lifestyle. And, dude, don't discount that. Let me see somebody make the kind of scratch you're making. Let them go out and do it. Let Mary go out and do it. And you got to put your foot down already. This is crazy.
In fact, you ought to go home. You know what he ought to do? Mary, you're right. I do want to spend more time with the kids. I do want to do more at the house. So that means you're going to have to get a job.
Get off your ass and work.
Because I'm going to cut back.
I'm going to cut back. Give me back the cell phone. Cancel the tennis lessons.
Tell your kids,
exactly.
Tell your kids instead of learning your first names, I worked. I worked for a living.
Yeah, that's your new name. I work for a living. Kids don't realize what that is, what a sacrifice that is.
But
how much money you put into this, and how much time and sweat.
Do you see me, as a general rule, do you think of me as a lazy person?
No.
No way. No way.
But you're seeing that way at home.
No, I don't think, no, I'm not saying that.
Oh, yes, you are. She thinks you're lazy.
I'm saying that I think that, I could be the kind of guy, listen, I could work here, right, and not go out and do appearances, and we could live a lower lifestyle.
That's right.
Perfectly fine.
Right. And tell her, by the way, every time she complains, say, listen, I'll stop doing appearances, but here's what you're going to have to cut back on. You got to talk turkey, like in business. This is a business arrangement marriage. Trust me, that's all it's come down to.
Gary, has she ever called you lazy?
No.
Never?
Never.
You work like a donkey in a coal mine.
But he
part
could
of you
at
is lazy?
least take out the trash.
Yeah, you could at least take out
the least you could do, she says. He takes out the trash. She goes, it's the least you could do. The least you could do. Let me see you get another guy to support you like this.
No, but this is after he bathed the kids.
Yeah, that's right.
And put them to bed.
Yeah, but that's his regular chores.
But, how did she get that stuff that's thrown away in the garbage?
Yeah, all that remnant is his hard work.
There's people who would love my garbage.
Look, my point is, you love your kids, you love your wife, that's all great. But you need a union rep to work out some new workload for you. Yeah. And you know what? The saddest thing is, you're believing her line that, like, you know what, Gary, you don't really do that much. Dude, you're doing it all.
And Howard,
you're doing it
you
all.
You are Father of the Year.
All right, Jenna and Rob from Survivor are here.
Oh, they're here. Hey, I have to go look at them, but the rap I was hearing yesterday is that you're going to take back everything you said when you see her, because you were saying she was fat. They said she's 106 pounds.
My point is Jenna is not a swimsuit model, and she is not a swimsuit model, because I want to know how much money she's made as a swimsuit model and where she's worked.
Well, I was looking at her yesterday. I was like, well, what kind of swimsuits? Maybe we're missing something here.
I went on the web. It said, first of all, you're not a swimsuit model if you're working in Pittsburgh. They don't shoot swimsuit ads. There's no swimsuit ads being shot in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
No.
I'm not saying she's not a pretty girl. Sure, she's a pretty girl.
Is that actually where she's from or where she lives?
That's where she's from.
She lives there now?
Yeah.
She's not living in a swimsuit model place?
No.
Okay.
Secondly, if you're a swimsuit model, I assume you've got a tear sheet from some swimsuit ad. Name the company. I saw she won a contest.
A swimsuit contest?
Yeah, something like that. She's not a swimsuit model. It's a lie. And Rob is the best player I've ever seen on Survivor.
Better than Richard Hatch?
Much better.
I didn't like Rob at all.
Rob masterminded the whole thing. The only reason he lost is because of the physical challenges. If it was based on mental power, the guy would have had everybody, and he would have won.
I think Richard was a little bit better because he kept his manipulation so on the DL from the tribe, they didn't know what he was up to.
I've just never seen a guy that aware of the game.
I thought Heidi said she was the mastermind.
Well, everybody thought they were masterminds.
Rob was. He proved it by talking directly to the camera and telling you every week what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I see the guy's a bright guy. I've read his SAT scores. He's like a 1420 or something.
But everybody keeps saying Heidi's the smartest person who's ever played the game.
Heidi's an idiot. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Yeah, what's your normal body fat like? I mean, what's a normal... I can't remember. Is it like 10 to...
No, 10 is a professional athlete.
Well, he's 10, and he wants to get down to 6.
Yeah, 6 is like you're dead. And only the fat is drained out of your body. He's insane. I saw him in the gym in Las Vegas. The dude's ripped. Casey is ripped.
He thinks there's a problem.
Yeah, well, that's why he's in good shape, though. The more problem he thinks he has, the more he works out.
Come here and show me your body, Casey.
I saw this dude in the steam room. The guy's ripped.
Yeah.
Looks like out of a magazine.
Wow. You see, I think I look pretty good. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You're too easy on yourself.
Case, take off your shirt for Robin.
No, dude.
Come on, dude. Don't be a puss.
I'm still under construction. When I'm
get out of here. You're not going to get any better than you are now.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. When we get down to about like 6 or 7, I'm going to be good.
Nice. 6 or 7. You know what? You have to get down to 6 or 7. That means you have to like not eat. That's what professional bodybuilders do. And they stop like eating and drinking water pre-contest.
Right.
No,
they take diuretics.
They get down.
They don't get
like
to
2
6
and 3.
No.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, like long distance runners.
2 or 3, you'd be dead.
No. Not like
6 to 7% body fat is what a professional bodybuilder does after he does tons of juice.
No, dude, they're lower than that. I'm telling you.
Okay.
What are you?
Now, probably 15%.
Well, what were you when
I was thinner, about 15 pounds ago? I was down just at 10%.
Yeah.
Good. Huh? And I still had a belly.
Take off your shirt. Let me see if you need some work.
Look at Robin.
No, hey.
Take off your shirt.
Robin,
turn her on.
Bordering on harassment.
Yeah, I'm going to report
Casey,
you.
show her.
I'm telling you. I'll show you when after the
I want to see if you need anything.
Yeah, no. Hey. I guess telling you before, I screwed the guy.
Dude, she just wants to see you with your shirt off. Show it to her.
No, I'll
like
show you.
Hey, what does he yell at those girls? Take it off!
Come on, man. You sound like one of these chicks.
Let's see that caboose.
Do it.
No, hey.
Come on.
No, I'll do it.
You're a pussy. Get out of here. Take off your shirt for Robin.
You think you could do me a favor?
Man, what's your deal?
Gary, get in there with some I Won money.
Big pussy. All right, remember the chick when we were in Vegas, Trinity? She was the last porn star on the show. This black guy gets up to the blackjack table, little skinny black kid. He never gets laid. He's a virgin.
Kind of a blank stare on his face.
So Trinity comes on the show. She says, all right, let the guy play cards. I'll bang him if he wins.
Well, we had to say date.
We have to say date, but essentially she was going to bang him. So then we get off the air, and Trinity says, I'm not banging any black guy because it'll reduce my value in the porn community.
It's not a racist thing. It's a I don't want to lose money thing.
Look who's here. Jimmy Kimmel from Jimmy Kimmel Live, weeknights at 12:05 on ABC.
Yeah.
Jimmy's an old friend of the show.
Yep.
Now he's a big shot. He's up against Letterman and Leno, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on right in the middle of everybody.
Seems like a horrible job.
It is a bad job.
It is a bad
job. It is. Well, look at how unhappy everyone that does it is. Now I understand why.
You're miserable, right?
Yeah. No. You know what? I don't know. You know, it's one of those things where I would be miserable if one way or the other I'm miserable. You know, it's one of those things like, this is such a drag. But then if you don't get to do it, I know I'll romanticize it and wish I was still on the air. And,
because I said to Jimmy, I realized years ago I did not want to host a late night TV show. I had my opportunities. I was going to do it for Fox, take over for Joan Rivers years ago. And I was all hopped up. Oh, I'll be on TV. It'll be great. And meanwhile, it's a miserable freaking job because you're busy battling for guests. Is it impossible for you to get guests? Because I see some of the scrubs you got to put on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awful. Sometimes you're interviewing
it's hard, yeah.
I thought it was bad when I said, he's got Tammy Faye Baker.
Well, no, you know what? Actually, that's one we did on purpose. She's good.
I'd be interested in her.
Yeah, I mean, she's you know, you understand when you have her on, you're like, oh, that's why she was able to take so many old people's.
But you got Yoko. That was a good guest, I thought.
We got Yoko.
Like you're getting better.
Yeah, well, we got Yoko, and Conan had her on Friday, and then we got her on Monday.
So what, though? Just do your own good interview and then block all that out.
Yeah.
Act like you're the only show on the block.
That's right. She never did any other show.
Yeah. You know what you need to do? You need to date a really big star. That's why you got to dump salary. You got to get a really big star, and then all her friends will come and do the show.
Yeah, I guess.
That's how Rosie O'Donnell became so huge. She was Madonna's
I think that was from
friend.
eating like a pig.
Well, I didn't mean regular size. I meant the show.
Tell the story. So we were talking about this in the commercial.
Yes.
So you got your start in radio.
Yeah.
And you worked for a station in Seattle.
Yeah, it was my first paying radio job.
It's a very competitive market, Seattle. Believe it or not, I'm not joking about that.
It's true, and they hate outsiders in general.
Sort of like Detroit.
Oh, is that what Detroit?
Like yeah, if you're not from Detroit, they hate you.
Yeah, well, they really hate you, and especially if you're from California, which I wasn't from California, but everyone from someplace else from California. So I went and we did a show, and we got fired after like 10 months. And
who's we? You and who else?
Me and my buddy Kent Voss. We did the Me and Him show in Seattle. You know, I didn't understand. Like, I thought, I'd get tapes of you from my uncle here, and he'd mail them to me. I thought, oh, well, that's great. You can do that on, you
right.
can say,
that will get us allowed.
Stuff. Yeah, and yes, you could say that stuff, but I couldn't. So they fired me.
So you got fired, and then this is really weird. So he had a radio job. He had to go back home He was married.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell the story, Jimmy.
I was 20 years old. I'd been married for almost a year. I had to move back into my parents' house in Phoenix with my wife.
Oh,
wow.
Which is good time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, into my old room, which
Your
is even worse.
little room with your little posters and
You
your
lived,
twin bed?
So you lived in your room.
Lived in my room for, it was probably like 6-7 months or
Except
something.
you got to live there with a chick.
But wait,
Yeah.
you were
It
having
was
sex with
great.
your wife like under a Johnny Bench poster?
Steve Garvey.
Steve Garvey, even worse.
Did you even have sex at that time? I mean, you were newlyweds.
I always managed to figure that out, but yeah, and so
did
we're
your father
sleeping on a fold-out couch bed.
Did your parents humiliate you, like, and say, "I can't believe you're here and you're married and you have no money"?
No, my parents aren't like that. In fact, when
Mine are.
They tried to get me to stay forever. I mean, if it was up to them, I'd still be in the room.
Right.
Really? See, that sounds so wonderful to me.
Yeah, it's nice. Actually,
I would have been humiliated if that happened to me.
But see, your parents made sure you were never coming back.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't coming back.
Yeah, mine didn't.
Yeah. Okay, Dad. Wait, I'm with my wife, please.
Shut up!
Don't humiliate me.
You see, I could see myself moving back into my mother's house any day.
See?
I still have a shot at it.
My father would have humiliated me in front of my wife. If I came there and I couldn't, he would have just been like, "So I don't understand. How could you have gone into radio? How could you? I just would have been humiliated."
My father did not want me to go into radio, and when actually we were living in Phoenix, and when I got the job in Seattle, he tried to bribe me not to go.
Really, he loved
told
you so
me
much.
He'd pay me $400 a week or something if I stayed in college in
Isn't that
Arizona.
amazing?
Yeah.
So you took a job parking cars?
Yeah, I took a job as a valet parker at this combination nightclub, boxing gym, and health club. And Danny Bonaducci had gotten into radio, and he was doing a morning show in town. And you do a morning show, you have to be there at 5:30 in the morning. Around 2 in the morning, he'd come out of this place. I had to park his car. You know,
Oh.
it was like extra humiliating.
Yeah, you felt like an idiot.
Park his car, and I had to wear this outfit that shorts and a shirt and stuff. And it was really bad.
Oh, what a nightmare!
Yeah, it was just a horrible time.
So how'd you get out of that? Then you got another radio job?
I got a job in Tampa. Yeah, doing radio.
Morning radio?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was bad. That was bad too.
At least you got out of the house.
Yeah, people should not get into that. I mean, it's really.
What did they pay? How many years ago was that?
It was 1991, and I got $25,000 a year. Yeah,
no kidding, in Tampa? That's pretty good money.
Yeah, well, it was a pretty big station in Tampa. They were throwing the money around at the time. But I made $25,000 a year, and then really 7 years ago, I made maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I made $32,000 a year.
That's amazing. I didn't think guys got that much from radio.
Yeah, we thought, there's very few people, and we're trying to be every one of them who make money in radio.
Yeah. It's funny, I was reading this article that someone gave me, and they said that the wrestler Goldberg couldn't get on Leno and Letterman, but he did get booked on the Jimmy Kimmel show, so he was very, very grateful for that.
I don't know about that.
Do those guys keep... you're not doing Goldberg?
No, we did Goldberg, but I don't know that... You know what? I don't think that's true. I think they came right to us, because one of the women that works for us used to work there.
So is Leno...
My cousin Sal has 15
Leno
stitches in his head from Goldberg.
Really?
Yeah, there's a pillow fight on the set. It got out of hand. He's got 15 stitches in the forehead.
You're kidding me.
No, he likes the pillow fight. He attacked Lennox Lewis.
No, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he's a lunatic. I tell him, Sal, take it easy with the pillow. Seriously. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the show, I see him standing there. He's got a gleam in his eye, and I just know, oh no, here we go.
That's not prearranged?
No. Well, sometimes at the beginning it was, but then I was like, all right, take it easy with this.
Yeah.
But, Lennox Lewis is there with his aged mother, this old lady, and Sal comes out with this pillow and just starts pounding on Lennox Lewis, and Lennox Lewis starts pounding back, and Anna Nicole Smith is there. So it's Lennox Lewis, Anna Nicole Smith, Don King, and my cousin Sal, and there's this huge cake, and the cake gets knocked into Lennox Lewis's mother, and Anna Nicole Smith winds up injuring herself. It was ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson, getting him for a week is a coup, right?
It was, yeah, it was.
But
how did you work that out?
Daniel did it. Daniel's our executive producer.
But he was horrible, Tyson, right? I mean, he was hard to work with.
Spectacular.
He was?
And not only that, he was very nice. He was one of our more friendly guests.
Were you scared?
I was terrified.
Yeah, I mean,
you know? I mean, I've been goofing on the guy forever. I've been goofing on him for years. Hey, you know, he doesn't know that. You know,
But do you sit there thinking, you know, he's smiling at me right now, but you know, at any moment he could go off.
Yeah, he never. I wouldn't say he smiled at me, but when he does, you know, he's got the gold.
But you had to be nice. I mean, like, he couldn't say, "Hey, you're not going to try and rape me or anything, are you?" Because then he would set him off. And
I may have said that exact thing.
And then who was the other guest I wanted to bring? Oh, Monica Lewinsky.
She's coming up tomorrow.
So you
tomorrow
haven't
night.
met her yet?
Oh.
No, yeah, she's the co-host.
Are you going to try to
week.
get sex off her?
Yes.
Yeah, just have her give you oral.
I try to get sex off all the guests. It's not just Monica.
But are there rules like to getting Monica Lewinsky? Like you're not allowed to bring up the fact that she, you know, gave oral to the president.
No
rules.
That's okay. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you know, I have to be respectful, but obviously we wouldn't. I mean, I would look like the world's biggest dick if I never asked about it.
But actually, what does she do on that show? I was watching
She's the host.
it last night. I didn't see her.
Yeah. She comes on and, you know, she does like the host of The Bachelor or whatever, you know.
But they were on at the beginning and the end and the middle. I couldn't watch the entire show, but I never saw Monica.
I mean, by the way, the show tanked.
Yeah, it's awful.
It did?
Yeah. It did horribly in the ratings.
You know, and the camera must be in an extreme close-up if you can't see her on somebody else. Because she's pretty heavy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They'd catch her.
Artie's skinny compared to her.
I mean,
she just leaned over and put a cigar in her private parts.
One of my favorite things is when fat guys start talking about how fat women are. She's like, "Oh, she's a real fatty." Artie's over there.
You know what's even funnier?
Going out of the morning.
You should see Artie at the pool. You should have come to Vegas, man. You see Artie at the pool in Vegas because he's so fat that he covers up. Like he wears even socks and pants and shirt. And his girlfriend is in a little white string bikini. And I went, "This is the great thing about show business."
Artie's wearing flannel.
Monica Lewinsky's the one person I can call fat.
Well, they say the camera puts 400 pounds on you. So in all fairness to her, I'm sure she'll look
she's
thinner.
really thin.
She has a nice face. I would like to see her get thin, but I guess she can't do it. I would say to her, "Why can't you get thin? You'd be so hot."
Remember, she had a deal with Jenny Craig. All she had to do was lose some weight. They'd have given her $1 million. She couldn't do it.
She couldn't do it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you got to bring that up, dude.
Yeah, I will.
$1 million, do it. Do it. Lose weight.
I'd get somebody to hold my mouth shut.
Right.
I mean, seriously though, will you eat that Jenny Craig for $1 million? No.
Jimmy's right though. I do tend to call chicks fat when I have a full mouth.
That's
It's
true.
the best time to do it.
Yeah, right.
So now, what's going on with the person? You're fully divorced, or you're separated?
No, yeah, it's not completely done yet.
And everything's working out. I mean, like,
Everybody's friendly.
You know. Thank you, Fred, for this.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Your wife's got
It's
to
an
be pissed.
unpleasant thing, overall. But no, we get along. We're getting along fine.
You liar.
No, we are. We're getting
really?
all right. Yeah.
And
Every
things
once in a
working
while,
out?
something pops up and it's trouble. But we're
Now,
getting
did you
along.
get a house right down the street or something?
Yes,
like that?
I have a right down the street.
And is the money freaking you out? How much you had to pay off?
I haven't had to pay anything yet.
No.
Yeah, they haven't even gotten to that
I will.
yet.
No, that doesn't really bother me. I don't know why. I know it drives you. I know that it's even to this day. It's really the center of your thoughts.
It is. It's the center of my thoughts.
But not for me. It's not as big a deal.
Not a big deal for you.
No.
And do you have to give up future earnings and stuff?
I have no idea. We
You
haven't
haven't
worked
that out yet.
No.
Or maybe that's why it's not a big deal for you
Wait
yet.
till he sees.
Maybe so. Yeah.
He
Maybe
has
that
no
is why.
reality.
Yeah, you haven't figured all that out yet.
And
now,
do you are you with the kids 3 days a week?
3
days a week? 3, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got that all worked out.
Yeah.
And I hear Sarah's hanging out with the kids.
She's met them. Yeah.
Yeah, they like her.
Yeah, they like her.
Uh-oh.
Sarah. They don't like
her.
No, they do like her.
I'm surprised.
Oh, she's fun.
She's fun, but-
We haven't spent a lot of time. They haven't
How
had
old are
time
your
to
kids?
develop a grudge.
How old?
I'm not sure. The little one looks like she's about 11 and 9. They're 11 and 9 years old.
So why? So you met Sarah right after your divorce because it's very quickly you started dating her.
You're really evil to the core.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
Because the way the questions are positioned, it's so it really seems like you're interested in the romantic angle of it. And
No, I am though.
I mean, I got to say that yesterday when you had Sarah on, I was at the hotel listening. I was mopping the sweat off. Just mopping.
She said she's in love with you.
So humiliating.
She said you had a big penis, and she's way in love with you.
Dude, you came out smelling like a rose
She
from
can't even
that.
handle you.
Yeah, right. Talk about when the kids tried to light Sarah on fire. That's not right. So you started seeing her right after your divorce. Because you obviously...
I'm technically not divorced yet.
All right, after your separation. When it was okay for you. I know you weren't the cheating kind of guy. So
I am not.
I assume anyway. I don't even know why I know that. I just think you're not.
Yeah.
And then you meet Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
No one in between your wife and Sarah. And now you're in a whole new long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've only had sex with, like, one other woman beside your wife.
Yes.
So Sarah's like your third girl ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good times.
I mean, even I at least double that, I think.
Yeah. I mean, do you think... Even Sarah says it's probably bad timing.
Howard's saying she's your rebound girl.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not really like that. It's too much energy to expend, right? I mean, to go out and, meet girls.
Yeah, you know these broads.
And I have this thing, I know she was talking about it yesterday, but it really is true. I have the mental block is if I feel they wouldn't have gone out with me in high school, forget it.
Oh, you think Sarah would have gone out with you in high school?
I do think so.
You were so delicious.
Sarah's way cute. Sarah's way cute, dude.
No, I think she would have. But I mean, I'm 3 years older than her. I
think it's kind of neat, though, that it's like two comedians. That sounds kind of romantic, I kind of.
Do they sit and write together?
Yeah, you guys like make jokes all night.
We while the hours away, crafting our jokes.
So you getting banged like crazy now, or what? Are you like a maniac now because you didn't have sex for so long?
Yeah, well, you know what I've done?
It's debating anymore, right?
No, rarely. Rarely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe like
heard.
6-7 times a week now.
That's right.
But we heard that you're like on the red eye on Friday to get wherever she is.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, she lives in L.A., so it's not really.
Right, but she's been traveling a
But
little
the truth
bit.
is, I planned to come out here next weekend, and then what wound up happening is I had to come out to do the upfront, so that was. I just kept my plan.
Is it hard to? I know sometimes it's freaky to think who is before you, like Dave Attell and Colin Quinn all had Sarah.
And Gary Shandling.
And Gary Shandling.
No, that is not true.
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
Well, maybe she's
Marty, you're giving us bad information.
I heard a rumor that she dated Gary Shandling.
Yeah, people think that, but it's not true. No.
But Colin Quinn, it seems that she dates all comedians.
Yes.
Yeah. Does that bother you at all?
No.
That might bother me.
No, because if you think about it, think of how much better I'm doing than those guys, right?
It's okay because you're doing
right,
better.
Exactly. Right. When my show gets canceled and I'm hosting some bloopers thing on like PBS, then then it'll bum me out.
And how are the ratings and everything? Is the show there for the long term, or are they giving you a hard time? Are they threatening you? You got to get the ratings up.
No. The ratings they're fine with.
They're fine.
Sometimes they have issues with the content of the program.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, which they sometimes feels a little stronger than they would like it.
Right.
But the ratings are good. The ratings really
are
good.
So you're not under pressure like you're going to lose your job anytime soon.
Well, I mean, you know what? You never know, but I don't think so.
Because you really don't want to go back to...
They wouldn't be putting me at the upfronts today if
you don't want to go back to living in your parents' house.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Although my parents would be delighted if
they would be thrilled. And when your parents met your girlfriend, they weren't like, wasn't that weird for you? Because all those years,
it was very weird,
very strange.
Yeah, my mother's got this whole thing. It's like she likes to be all inclusive. So Sarah's Jewish, so she's like pulling out like actual boxes of matzah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you might enjoy this. Here, honey, eat this matzah.
We like to control people's money, too, sometimes.
Yeah, we have a good time with that.
I have a big nose also.
And you live with your brother?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I mean, he lives in my house. My brother. Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's hard to even go to the supermarket when you have two kids in the house, so it makes it nice too.
So he kind of does the housework?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just it's my brother. I have a big house.
Does he work?
Yeah, he works. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This is sort of sounding like that TV show, Full House.
Yeah, it's kind of like all the guys living together with the kids.
Yeah, you should see my house. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like a moose lodge. I have 5 TVs in one room.
Is that right?
Artie, you would never leave if you came over.
That sounds like a palace. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, it's great.
All right, Artie, you're on the phone.
Hi.
Hi.
Howard. I wanted to ask Jimmy Kimmel. A couple of weeks ago, he had Joan Rivers on. And he was reading from his cue card, and he had said that she was in show business for 60 years or something.
Yeah.
And she got really embarrassed.
No, she got mad is what she got.
Yeah, she got really mad and said something. Like she went
Apparently it was 70. I had it wrong.
To the black basketball player, ignored Jimmy for a while, turned around and said, and you can go to hell.
Yeah.
Because I guess,
Or she was kidding around.
Yeah, she's a good.
I don't think she really got mad.
But there was a couple of bleeps. I was wondering what you said to her, why they beeped it out.
I don't remember.
She was probably cursing. She's doing a shtick. Come on, get with it. Denny, you're on the air.
Hey, Jimmy, I heard you love when that's true.
Oh, come on. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. But is that true? Yes, that is true. So many people have been sending in voicemail. I know, Jimmy, you enjoy this. So.
Yes, I love voicemail.
You love the voicemail.
I do. I'm a huge voicemail.
You're a voicemail guy. But I did want to get us up to date here. This is a guy who says Rebecca Romaine Stamos doesn't look good. She was being... How could you say that?
Where didn't she look good?
I guess she saw him on what's the name of that show? The guy who used to be on MTV.
Oh, Carson Daly?
Carson Daly. He's got a show.
The guy who's...
I forget his name.
Jimmy's good.
Guys.
Jimmy grew up with the kid.
All right, Carson. That's right. You know her.
Right. Yeah.
I like him.
I'm watching Rebecca Romaine Stamos on the Carson Daly show in Las Vegas at the Hard Rock. I guess she's kind of hot. She needs a teeth whitening kit. That chick's got yellow butter teeth, man. Why don't you talk about that? She ain't that fine.
Boy, wonder who he sees.
Yeah.
Well, I recognize that guy's voice. He's also the head fag at the Playgirl, man.
There's a head fag?
Yeah, there's a head fag.
I mean, who is this guy banging that he thinks that she's not hot?
She's not hot.
I don't know. I just disagree with that. High Pitch Eric coming to my defense in the voicemail, too. He,
wow. Finally,
he knows,
backing.
He knows I'm suing Scott Einziger, and I'm suing Mike Fleiss and these idiots over at Telepictures for ripping off an idea. I mean, just point blank ripping it off. Especially I had it sold to Showtime, so he is...
He's on your side?
He's on my side. Listen to this.
Mike Fleiss is a Jackie is a bitch. Mike Fleiss is a piece of Jackie and Mike Fleiss and Scotty and Scott Einziger are assholes. Einziger is a son of a bitch. This message is for Scott Einziger and Mike Fleiss. You guys are pathetic bastards who stole Howard's ideas. I can't believe Einziger went to L.A. and he can't come up with his own ideas. Hey, Einziger, if you're listening, if I see you in New York, I'm going to steal your ideas, too. Can't believe you stole Howard's ideas, Mr. Einziger, you idiot. F. Mike Fleiss. F. Einziger. Bitch. Two worthless bitches in the United States, Mike Fleiss and Scott Einziger. Einziger's a hardhead bitch.
Now, is he drunk when he's doing that?
Sounds like he's getting into Hank the Angry Dwarf territory. Then he started to sound like him at the end.
My question is, why wouldn't he call Scott Einziger with that message? Why
I know.
He probably
calling me.
They call me all the time, these idiots.
Oh, I know.
They're constantly calling me.
I don't, High Pitch calls, I would say he calls Jimmy...
It's not just him. There's a whole crew of them that call all the time.
Probably Sal.
And they send me the tapes.
Yeah.
They're not even that funny.
No, because I don't care if somebody makes a crank phone call. Like I'll stay on and
We're amazed that you even stay on with them.
My life is so bleak. Just in general, when I'm at work, it's just like I find it entertaining.
Hi, Jimmy. It's Scott Einziger.
Hello. This is Tom Cruise. Can I come on the show? Yeah, Tom. We'd love to get you on the program.
You know what I thought was funny? I read Dennis Miller has been very critical of your new show. And
well, you and Dennis are into it, aren't you?
No, not really. And you know what?
He said a terrible thing about you.
Well, I don't know that he did because he called me and said that he didn't. So
he said Jimmy's show is unwatchable and he can't figure out how politically incorrect could have been replaced by that piece of fluffy, shallow DS.
Well, I happen to agree with him, number one.
No, but wait a second. He had his own talk show that was horrible.
And didn't do well.
But he didn't say that, though.
He says he didn't say that?
Nope, yeah.
Well, where did they get the quote?
Well, you know, they make stuff up all the time.
You're buying them.
Right?
No.
Yeah, anytime I see anything that says, someone said, this guy said that, you know, it's...
All right, so you're not accepting that?
No.
All right, Chuck, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, big fan, long-time listener, first-time caller. Got to say something to Jimmy. I got to ask him this. Why wouldn't you get on Juggy Vanessa before getting on Sarah Silverman?
He's in love with Sarah Silverman.
I would have made a beeline for Juggy Vanessa in a heartbeat.
Are you in love with her?
Vanessa.
Are you in love with Sarah?
With Juggy Vanessa?
No, with Sarah. Are you in love?
Yes, Howard, yes.
You're in love. You're so embarrassing.
I know. I'm really comfortable with my emotions.
That guy's clearly not listening to the interview. Juggy Vanessa wouldn't have dated him in high school.
Right. Juggy Vanessa wouldn't have been born when I was in high school.
Go ahead, Casey.
Yo, back to the high pitch Eric thing. I think he's a little gay for Jimmy. Like, he really has like a crush on Jimmy. He really likes him. Like, he calls up and like sings and stuff like that, and he's always talking about him.
Are you in love with Jimmy Kimmel, Eric?
He passed out.
Woo!
Yeah. From excitement.
Well, when his secret was revealed, he had to leave.
I had one of the strangest experiences of my life was when you had... I was sitting in my car, Lizzie, about a month ago, and you had Scott Thompson from Kids in the Hall on the show.
Yeah.
And he said that he had a crush on two people, me and Uday Hussein.
That's nice.
That's fantastic.
Two womanizers.
Yeah, you're very big with guys.
Yeah, I know. Guys like me a lot more than girls do.
I love Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel, I love you. Jimmy, you are a genius. That's why I take after you. Jimmy Kimmel is a genius, but no more of a genius like I am.
What? And he calls every minute.
Jesus.
He's something else.
Hey, Bill, you're on the air.
Yeah, I know, Howard. I just want to let you know they beeped the segment when the caller called in and asked if Jimmy enjoyed. I don't know what he enjoyed because we couldn't hear it.
I had to clean that up.
The voice thing.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was, do you like getting oral pleasure, can you say?
From Sarah.
From Sarah, because it squelches her voice.
That got bleeped?
Yeah, it's getting very annoying to try to listen to it. You know?
Why would that get bleeped?
I don't know why that would get bleeped.
Why did that get... You sure you mean 2 seconds ago we got bleeped?
2 seconds ago. I just called right through. I got in and it just did, after, you're hearing it, after the other day. And
I don't even know what about that comment that would be bleepable.
I wouldn't know.
Gary, go down and find out from Dead Air Dave why he hit the button on us. Oh, it's so ridiculous. I got to get out. I'm almost done.
I don't think you have any idea how much stuff gets cut out of the show.
I know, I don't. I don't. But I get a listing of what they...
Oh, you do? You get a little report.
The call was about oral, nothing bleepable.
The first time Adam and I were on the show, as we were leaving, Adam said, we ran into Dave, I think, and he said, yeah, did you in the bathroom? He's like, yeah, did you, you didn't, I said, you didn't have to bleep anything today, did you? He's like, are you kidding? We had to bleep you guys like 15 times.
What got bleeped?
Well, I can say it, but I don't think it's something that should be bleeped. But it was.
What was it?
It says, when Jimmy gets oral from Sarah, does it muffle that voice? But I don't think that's a problem.
Why was that bleeped?
I don't know. I asked him, and he said he did bleep it. He said, I'm sure Tom would have bleeped it, too.
You know what? I'm sure that I'm about 5 minutes away from walking out of here. I don't know when did this happen? What? Tell me why that was bleeped.
Yeah,
when Jimmy gets oral from Sarah, does it...
That's all the guy said, yeah.
We've been saying that for ages. That's
what is going on? I want an answer now.
I think Dead Air Dave has a crush on Sarah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not in the mood for a joke.
Yeah, be quiet, Artie.
You want me to get Dave down here?
I want Dave down here to explain to me why my show gets obliterated by him every day. Let Tom come in here, or one of these imbeciles get in here and tell me why that was bleepable. They just bleep stuff randomly. I had it. Had it.
Whatever day, whatever their sensitivity is that day.
I want out.
I get the same thing. I can't say Jesus on the show.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's an ABC thing.
It's
crazy. But at least you know that.
Tell me up front.
You're dancing around in the dark.
Well, sorry to bring you down, Howard.
No, you're not bringing me down. I appreciate you actually pointing it out because by the time and then if I don't handle it right here and now,
it'll become a standard.
Listen, I want out. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with it.
Now I'm upset I called because I don't want to lose.
No, don't be upset.
Well, he should be upset.
You don't have to be upset. Let me handle being upset.
If you leave, he's going to be upset. That's what he's saying.
Yes.
I hope we can all get through this.
But you see, I can't go on like this. I'm being serious. I'm telling you my problem.
I understand.
You think I'm making a joke and everyone's getting uncomfortable?
Yeah, Jimmy, enough with the jokes.
Why was that bleeped?
Well, the answer
give me the rationale.
He just said.
Why can't he come in here?
He won't come in, and Tom, I can't get down
He's
here.
big enough to push the button.
Why was that bleeped?
All he said to me was, "I'm pretty sure Tom would have bleeped it," and I can't get Tom to come down here because
no, he wouldn't bleep it. I don't want this going on anymore.
And Dave won't come down.
Scott Herman, I told you I can't work with Tom. What part of that don't you understand?
And where is Tom?
I told Scott Herman yesterday, I can't. Why are you taking Steve Kingston from me? Take Tom from me. Move him out of here. Do you see I'm in pain? Because Dead Air Dave doesn't know what end of the button is up. When have we ever bleeped the word oral?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Today it's not good. Yesterday it was fine.
I'm sick of it.
You got to give Scott the benefit of the doubt. Maybe a golf tee popped out of his pocket and hit the delay button.
Here's the point. Tom is useless. He's a useless human being. He's a nice man who should retire. What?
I don't know if I should tell you this.
Tell me.
But since you're talking about this, I might as well.
Please do.
I just heard from a good source that when you were in Vegas and you were talking about Les, that got cut.
No. I cut that.
All right.
I told them to cut something I said about Les that I didn't feel comfortable with. Tom came back here and started then cutting things out that I said about Les. I don't give him permission to do that.
Tom's on his way down, but I have to take a second and brief him in the hallway because he doesn't know what happened.
Well, tell him to start listening because I can't take these after discussions.
He'll be here in 20 seconds.
Get him down here. I'm sick of it. Cancer doesn't get rid of him. Scott Herman can't get rid of him. Nothing kills this guy. He goes on and on and on. He has a full recovery. Yeah.
He's going to live forever.
The only guy in the world is Sloan Kettering survived.
Looks better after
I saw him in the hall before. I think he
like
looks
a cockroach.
so much better than me.
He does. He gets cancer and he looks better than Jimmy.
Somehow he looks better than me.
Man's like a cockroach. I can't get rid of him. I gave him cancer. Hoping he'd be gone.
He would survive a nuclear attack. I know it. He'd be the one.
This Tom, explain to me how you're in my life. What is going on back there? I'm being serious.
How I'm in your life? I've been in your life. I've been in your life.
What is going on? Oral now? You're bleeping?
I didn't hear it. I don't know what the context was.
There was no context. What was the sentence?
I believe
let him say. You could say to bleep it. I'll bleep it right now if you tell me to bleep it.
Let's just not repeat it. Let me find out what it was. Let me find out the context.
I'll repeat it. I'll hit the button if you don't like it.
No, I don't.
I want you to make the decision right now.
I prefer not to play that game.
Play the game with me. I'll bleep it.
No, I don't.
You can trust me.
I don't want to do that. No.
Why not?
Why don't you want to play my game, so to speak? This isn't a game for me.
No, I understand. But I just as soon find out more before I tell you what I think.
Well, he won't come down here and explain anything to us.
And he shouldn't have to.
Yes, he should. It's my show.
What we can say and what we can't say while we're doing it.
You guys browbeat him.
You're responsible for doing this to me.
I'm accepting responsibility.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Please. I don't mean this in any negative way.
Sure.
How did you survive cancer? You had the worst cancer I ever heard of any guy. The whole side of your body was riddled with it. What happened?
Kept coming back.
How did you survive it? Tell me the whole story.
You know what? I really am a...
was it prayer?
You're a miracle.
You're a miracle.
Nightmare is a miracle.
I really thought you were going to be gone.
Yep. I was stage 4, man. I had 1 foot in, 1 foot
out. Stage 4 cancer. The guy had the worst cancer.
Even the treatment could have killed him and didn't.
It was a done deal.
All the time. Right.
Even Sloan Kettering, anyone who had your kind of cancer was terrible, right? People were ravaged.
As far as I know, I'm the only guy who survived the...
How does this happen to me?
That they gave me.
How does that happen to me?
God hit the delay button on his death.
Exactly.
But even the medication they were giving him, there was a possibility that could have killed him. The cancer could have killed him, or that could have killed him.
They basically stopped giving
this
chemo because it doesn't work.
And you look great.
Really?
Yeah. They stopped your chemo because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And it worked on you.
Yes.
You know, Howard,
I only wish you had been at the World Trade Center that day for one reason. It never would have gone down. It never would have gone down.
It would bounce right off.
Everyone would have lived.
The planes would have veered off.
The planes would have missed.
Exactly.
You know what, Howard? I'm going to get you a Hallmark card that says, "I'm sorry your boss survived cancer."
Exactly. Thank you. Thanks, Artie.
Tom, is that a monogram shirt you're wearing?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Jimmy.
Because he's proud.
Why would you put your initials on the outside of your shirt?
I don't forget who I am that way.
Did you see the initials? ML, Mr. Lucky. Tom, I'm going to tell you right now what was said on the air.
I really want.
And if you tell me to hit the button, I will. What was said was.
No,
what was said, Jimmy?
It wasn't bad, and I don't think you would have bleeped it. I really don't.
You know what? I don't know. I want to find out, and I just as soon not repeat it, because why do it and have to bleep it again?
But it's fine. I don't mind bleeping it. Because you're going to say, I don't understand why that was bleeped. I'm going to say it. And you can say bleep it, and I will hit the button.
I want to talk, because I'm going to say bleep it, because I'm not going to say
I'm going to take that chance. Robin, repeat what was said.
I remember exactly.
Go ahead, Jimmy. What was it said? You stay here.
Jimmy, do me a favor.
Is it true? I'm doing you no favors. You represent everything. Every general manager never fired me.
I never fired you. I never did anything bad to you.
You and your pals.
You and your
All right. Here's exactly what it said. Because I don't think you're going to bleep it anyway. Somebody called in and said, Jimmy, is the reason that you like oral sex from Sarah because it muffles.
All right, I hit the button. You're lying now.
I don't think he's saying an exact.
He didn't even say it. He didn't even say the word sex. It was just oral.
Squeaky. But what he just said, I said I would definitely hit the button on that.
Really?
Yeah.
That is
That's racism.
But Howard,
you're lying.
Howard, it changes everything that Jimmy added the word sex. It really does.
Yeah, it was just oral.
Right.
Yeah. Just oral. Tell the truth now.
Then I'm not as sure.
Right.
I'm not as sure. I'm not.
Jimmy actually told it wrong.
Sure.
Right. You should have let me repeat it, Jimmy.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. So if the word sex wasn't in there, it would have been all right.
Yes.
I gotta.
It was a phone call. We weren't having an extended conversation. It was a phone caller's comment. That was all that was said.
Tom,
there was nothing before it or after.
I don't want him on the button anymore. Teddy or Dave. I don't want him there. And it's got to be changed because I don't want him there. I'm telling you, I don't want him there.
Let's get high-pitched Derek on the button.
No, I don't want high-pitched Derek.
Yeah.
I want you on it. I want you on it. I want you on it. That's it.
Okay.
I'm calling Scott Herman today.
Okay, go.
I am. Your boss.
I got the number. You want the number?
I think he's immune to him, too.
I need you here in the morning, and I'm telling Scott
I'm here every morning in the morning.
Otherwise, let's end the charade already. Because I can't be edited like this. I can't go on like this. Why wouldn't they hire a lawyer?
You know what's going on out there, right? I mean, I give you all the stuff. I show you all the stuff.
I don't care anymore, though. I don't care. That's my problem. I'm mental. You have to. I don't.
Got a big valuable radio station license that you have to protect.
Time to make over. Time to get some balls around. I'm not saying anything outrageous. They want to find me for that. I can defend it. I'll take on the defense. Howard Stern for the defense.
You'll defend yourself.
I'll defend myself. I'll be my own lawyer.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Jimmy,
goodbye.
nice to see you.
It's good to see you too, Tom. I'd love to get one of those shirts.
Ridiculous around here. I got to take a break. What?
You know, it's just one of those things. This is what you were railing about a couple of weeks ago. We're in a weird position because the reins are tightened on us because of what other people do.
Right.
Yeah.
We
By
know
the way,
what to do.
None of this has anything to do with me. Other broadcasters have been fined within the chain. Now I'm up for grabs. Do you understand, Jimmy?
Yo, I know.
I don't know if you know.
I know.
I think you're living in an ivory tower over there.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. I worked in radio for a long time, and people get away with a lot more than you do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you were suspended a bunch of times, right? A couple times?
Fired.
No, but you were suspended one time at your station in L.A.
Well, because Jimmy and Adam still don't understand.
No, we are not allowed on the air together yet. We're not allowed to be on the air together.
But, you know, it's funny because I've had a conversation with Adam.
I've talked to Adam 50 times about the rules.
No, he has no idea.
No idea. Doesn't understand.
Yeah.
But didn't you guys get suspended once for making racial slurs against the Vietnamese?
No, that was Adam. Yeah. And it was the Chinese.
Oh, sorry.
You want to hang in for the news? Or you
I'm here. I'm going to fight this fight with you to the end, Howard.
We're going to say oral sex a few more times before the morning's over.
I may give you oral sex.
Nice.
Now I don't know what's happening out there.
No, we can say oral sex.
You're sure?
Yes. I'm not
sure
working here if I
anymore.
can't say oral sex. It's ridiculous.
What makes it
Don't
even
turn
funnier?
on your TV. I could not believe. I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer last week.
Was that one of the most outrageously sexy
Two chicks
shows?
in bed with their clothing off, getting it on. The redheaded Allison Hannigan and someone else. Then the black principal
with
a white woman, Faith the white woman, interracial, like rolling around, shirts off, everything.
Everybody's naked.
On the WB, a show geared for children.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, you gotta be friggin' kidding me. They're showing oral sex. The sheets are up at what?
I saw that. I couldn't believe it.
Well,
Tom tried to bleep it.
No, I didn't.
I saw it and turned it off.
No, I didn't.
Did that make you want to pleasure yourself? Tom hasn't pleasured himself since he got over
That's
cancer.
the problem. That's
Made a pack with God.
That's why he survived.
Right.
I can't imagine that you're watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Absolutely. Oh, sure.
Sure, it's the best nudity on TV. What happened? Why are you here?
Just because I saw that and...
who cares what you saw? I'm saying, did you go back and find out why I was edited?
And the other thing I was going to say, can you say oral sex? Sure. It's when you start making it
I
descriptive.
said oral.
And you can even say oral sex.
He said, do you like oral? Because
I hear you.
It shuts her up. What is bad about that?
Not only that, if you listen to the call that preceded it, the whole break, with the movie clip and all, it's just
does anybody understand that my show is being run by a guy that made an agreement with God?
Yeah.
All right.
I do.
That's it. I told that to Scott Herman.
I think of it every day.
You made a pact with God.
I did not.
I don't think it was God.
I feel bad for Sarah. I feel bad for Sarah because now that comment was repeated 80 times.
Yeah. Well, no one heard it. Don't worry.
Don't worry. We made sure that didn't get on the air.
They know something about Sarah, but they don't know what.
What is it, Joey?
Hey, Howard, on behalf of all the listeners, all the 50 million strong in the United States, we would love it if we could have Tom Chiasano retire and maybe Baba Booey, too.
Well, no, Baba Booey's great. Let me tell you something.
Leave the Boomeister alone.
Leave the Boomeister alone. Let me tell you something. I said to Scott Herman yesterday, I meant every word of this. I was on the phone with him. I'm very upset about Steve Kingston leaving the station, and I'm upset that you're still here. And I said to Scott, I said, in all fairness,
yes, fired
Scott, you come over. No, I said, let Tom go over to NEW and work with Steve since they work so well together. And Scott, you come here, work with me, and we'll hire a new PD. It's time for some fresh blood over here.
Can we use Tom's head for a golf ball?
No. No violence.
Maybe we could have a telethon and we're raising up.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Do him a favor.
I bleeped it. I bleeped it.
That was ridiculous.
That was outrageous.
That was.
And I apologize. On his behalf.
Uncalled for. Now I'm offended.
Wow. No, that's wrong.
I find that highly disgusting.
What about it, though? Can we have that?
Yeah,
no, but in all seriousness,
I leave my poor wife
I'm going to leave her alone. I love your wife. I do. I don't even know how she puts up with you. But here's the thing. I said to Scott Herman, why not?
You and I have been together almost as long as she and I have.
Yeah, and I don't want to be with you anymore. I want a divorce. I want to be divorced. Oh. All right.
18 years, man.
If oral would muffle your voice, I would have that with you.
Bleep that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Leave that. That's fine.
All right. We can leave
Nice
that.
to see you,
Tom, thank you. I'm going to take a break, Jimmy.
I can see how it's almost impossible to get upset with Tom.
Yeah, because he's a nice guy.
Yeah, because he smiles and he's handsome. And he's
absolutely.
Even yesterday, I'm on the phone with Scott Herman.
I gave him a long time ago letting things he says bother me.
He dresses like it's Easter every day.
I know. I was on the phone with Scott Herman yesterday. I was trying to be angry about Tom. I can't do it because I like Tom. So I said, give Tom the job over at NEW. He's great at turning around stations. And let Steve and Tom work together. They enjoy one another's company. And let's have a new GM here. Let's see what happens.
Clean house.
I said to Scott, don't you think this station's a little run down?
Has he been here?
He says he hasn't spent that much time here.
Oh.
But he said, no, he wants to work with Steve.
Oh,
Scott
really?
wants to work with Steve.
Doesn't want to work with Tom.
No.
Who does?
Not me. I'm the one working.
Right. And you don't want to.
And I don't want to work with you.
Somehow you're stuck.
All right. Please straighten him out back there. That was not appropriate.
We'll work with this. We'll work through this together.
Exactly.
All right. I'm going to take a break. We've spent too much time on things that people don't really want to hear.
Right.
And when we come back, we're going to do some news. We're going to find out what's going on in the world, and we'll goof on the world situation.
Yes, you'll make fun of others to make us feel better about ourselves.
Right. When we get back. Jimmy Kimmel's show is on tonight at 12:05. Check him out. Who's your guest tonight, do you know?
It's a rerun tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you're here.
Monica Lewinsky is... I don't know.
You don't even know. Okay, we'll be back right after these words. All right, we've been gone a while, so let me recap. Jimmy's here. Jimmy Kimmel Live, weeknights at 12:05 on ABC. I know I was going to talk to you about something, but I forget now.
Well, Monica Lewinsky is the co-host this week, starting tomorrow night.
You don't want to bring up what you've been talking about prior to Jimmy's arrival?
Yeah.
No. Oh, about Sarah?
Yeah.
I told you, I brought that up already.
That he lets her go on?
Oh, that, yeah. There's a weird dynamic. I watched Sarah on your show.
Right.
You let her go on and on and on. You do not.
You do the same thing with Ralph.
That's true. Good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
You know why? You want to know why I do that? Because I trust that she's getting to something that's funny.
Right.
And plus, she does songs. You don't want to interrupt the song. She'll do like a little song on the show. And
I detected like, hey, I better keep quiet.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
And she gives you oral.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because what was that? It muffles the.
You know, the other thing is like with Sarah and with Adam when they're on, you know, we work the whole thing out. Whereas with the other guests, you know, there's
you don't know where they're
going.
So
you know, kind of know, because it's weird to have somebody that you see every day on the show and then say, hey, how you doing? You know, you say hello to them when they walk out. It's weird. Really, I know it seems so fake to me. It's just so, you know.
I tell you, I used to go on Letterman all the time, and one time I'm sitting there in the middle of being entertaining, and I said, this is so fake. Like, I had this epiphany while I was in the middle of my appearance, and I went, this is crazy. I'm out here trying to entertain this Letterman guy who I don't even know, and there's a group of strangers sitting there in the audience, all waiting for me to make them laugh, and my way of making people laugh is to make a jackass out of myself. And I said, what am I doing to myself? What am I almost wanted to stop and go, does anybody see how crazy this is? And I could barely get through the appearance.
There's a bunch of people sitting around evaluating a conversation you're having with a stranger.
Yeah. I was watching it happen while I was in it. It was almost like an out-of-body experience.
That's how I feel about my whole life.
Really? Even the sex?
No. That's not I mean,
you want to be in your body for that.
Yeah.
And here we're doing it again.
Well, is Sarah on a lot?
Well, it seems like it because the co-hosts are on 5 nights a week, but she was a co-host once and the guest once.
Yeah, I set the question whether she'd be the co-host or if she was your girlfriend.
No, well, please.
It's the poontang, brother.
No. I mean, no, she's great.
I didn't get to play the ODB press conference. I didn't play so many different things.
I saw that. His press conference?
Yeah, it was great.
He's the best.
Yep.
He's got a new name now.
Yeah, Dirt McGirt.
Dirt McGirt, yeah.
He's always renaming himself.
Big Baby Jesus was my favorite of his names.
I also have tape of Jemima Kidd.
Oh, yes. Jason Kidd's wife.
Yeah, she's on. Jemima.
It's Jumana.
Hey, what is it, Jumana? Oh, I thought it was Jemima.
You act like that's any better.
Jumana.
Jumonkey.
Jumonkey.
Hey, Jumonkey Kid.
Jumonkey Kid.
All right, let's do a little news.
Wait a minute, you should play that, because she was hired as a correspondent by Extra.
Really?
Yeah. Here's a little bit. I guess this is from the show.
She's really bad at it.
The stars are rallying around NBA wife Jemima Kidd. She was
How funny is that? Jason Kidd, I guess, beat his wife.
Yeah.
And then the fans in Boston sit there and scream out at him, wife beater.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is about the guy, the sports columnist, who wrote he'd like to smack her.
I know.
No, I'm just saying on a TV show.
Yeah, it's such a weird
It's
thing.
a weird thing, because I tell you, the guy got suspended from his job without pay for a month for saying he'd like to give her a smack, and he was clearly, just being a wise guy. Yeah. Whereas Jason Kidd actually did beat her and got no punishment from his employer.
Right.
Ken Higher on the
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Jimmy why I don't get a show on Washington, D.C.
Is that right? Is your show not on in Washington?
Yeah, it's not on in Washington, D.C. or Atlanta.
Why?
It's one of those deals where the network's fighting with the affiliate over it's a money thing. I don't know. Yeah, I would like to be on there, but I got to be honest with you when I say it doesn't really affect my day-to-day mood.
Yeah, one more question for Jimmy. I have one more question for Jimmy. Is there ever going to be a DVD for Crank Yankers?
I don't know. Maybe.
That would be great, man. I love that show.
Well, thank you.
All right, there you go. Jimmy's other
words
show.
for Jimmy.
Yeah. We got a call from Eminem yesterday
And
wanting
what'd
to
he
do
say?
Crank Anchors.
No kidding. So you're going to have him do it, I guess.
No, it's not big enough.
Pass him on. That's great.
Who needs him bringing that show down? Come on.
Anyway, this 20-year-old's trial is on July 8th, and she's being held without bail. Her father said that if it was granted, he wouldn't pay it. He didn't like the idea that his daughter was...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's going to let her
wrecking
go to...
people's lives.
Really?
To see a guy.
Lee, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, Howard, it kills me to hear you this way. You've been kind of bummed out lately, no?
Yes. Well, yeah, ever since Vegas,
Right.
there's been shenanigans.
Well, that sucks. Have you, talked to your therapist about it, or, what did you do?
I don't discuss with my therapist work. I mean, maybe some feelings about work, but not specifics.
Right,
How often do you go?
4 days a week.
Really?
Yeah. It's a bit
you really-
excessive.
Sorry.
I like it.
But you're really talking about not going back to Vegas again? I mean,
Absolutely not.
well, come on, Howard.
It's not my fault. What am I supposed to do? They don't get the proper equipment.
Yeah, but, look at all the good stories and happy memories you bring
I
back.
agree with you, but I can't do it unless I have my team with me. I got to have Tom working with me. He's the GM.
Right? But
He'll
you
be
let
fighting me.
But you let another year pass, maybe, and everyone wants to go, and the fans.
I know everyone wants to go, but I gotta have things done in a correct way. Thank you. Go ahead, Robin, please.
All right.
Jimmy laughs at all this.
You know what? I don't have to deal with it anymore. I think you said we couldn't do a remote when I was in radio from across the street. And the engineer at a radio station is the same guy at every single place you go. Your one job is to make sure that this. How can we're planning it for months? How can you not make sure that the microphone works and the headphones work? And
Make you mental.
It seems to be very difficult.
What is
Why
it, Baba
is
Booey?
television so different?
Well, they put more
Because you
money
don't
into
move
it.
around. You just, you
Even when they do a remote, they put
Yeah, they make it work when they do a remote.
What is it, Baba
I know
Booey?
you're talking about the Katie Couric Leno thing. So the numbers are in for Katie Couric last night.
Right.
Do you want to take a guess at it?
I'm sure they were huge.
She doubled his number.
Yeah, I believe it because it's a stunt.
It was a stunt, and it worked.
What is this? Tape of her?
And him.
I heard he looked extremely uncomfortable on the Today Show.
because Dave hasn't done that first to show him how to do it. I don't see. What's weird about this is that she doubled the numbers because it was a stunt, so she's going to start thinking she'd be a great late night.
Yeah, well, I'm sure somebody will be throwing something. But
Right.
They'll probably give her my job.
There's an idea.
It'd be funny if her daughters wrote some really racially offensive jokes.
How many Jews does it take?
Does anyone want to hear some jokes from my daughters? They involve the N-word. All right, this Jew monkey walks into a bar. You know what you ought to do? You want to stunt? Let your ex-wife do the monologue one night. Dude, I would tune in so big time.
I'm going to let your ex-wife do the monologue.
Let her do it. Come on, man, seriously. Do you have the balls to let your ex-wife do the monologue?
She wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't?
No.
Yeah.
No.
bad.
And no.
Yeah, no,
it's not fun. It's not fun.
All right, here's Mike Myers being interviewed by Katie Couric,
Okay.
the new star of late night.
It sounded like she was setting him up for a bit.
Yeah, she's looking for a laugh.
She's doing the Today Show.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, for God's sake, give me your Mike Myers, say something funny.
Couldn't her kid write any questions for Mike Myers?
Here's Katie Couric doing a parody of American Idol. I think Katie is being Paul Abdul.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mike Myers is being Simon. And I don't know who's being Randy.
Well, what's his face?
Kevin?
Kevin Eubanks.
Oh. Boy, this is a scream.
Mike Myers is playing Randy.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Wow.
It's weird because Katie Couric is really good at her job. You know, she's good on that show.
Well, it's the Peter
she
principle.
does.
She's just a fall upward.
And it's not that much different, right? I mean, it's a different set, and
Should be a little edgier at night, though.
I think when Katie tries to do comedy, that's where we get into trouble.
It's weird, yeah.
They took our bit.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
What was it?
We had the three of them in here, and then we had the three judges in.
Oh.
I brought in the guy who sold 8 million albums, and he sang for them, but for real. And then they told him he sucked, and he just said, hey, by the way, I sold 8 million albums.
And
What was the guy's name?
Josie from Saliva. He sang Hero from Spider-Man. But I was listening. Not only did they steal our bit, they ruined it.
They ruined it because they made her sing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't jaywalking exactly your bit?
Yeah. It's unbelievable to me.
They all get screwed up.
How about that American Fido, which absolutely was stupid pet tricks? I mean, they did this American Fido thing.
Yeah.
It was blatantly stupid pet tricks every night.
I know, Jay's just like a little thief.
And there's no repercussions for it.
No.
No one says anything.
Well, how about the fact that this bit is killing on the show?
Yeah, how about Katie Couric doubling the ratings with this?
You've been on the Tonight Show. I've been on the Tonight Show. It's like the audience, it's like being at a bingo hall. There's a bigger handicap section than the regular seat. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's like the Branson crowd.
Howard, I got a weird email from somebody. Do you think that this like lessens Jay? Do you think it makes Jay look bad, even though she can't do it every night? Do you think it just...
No, not at all. Because the people tuned in to see it as a
Right, they wouldn't
novelty.
tune in to see her every night.
She's horrible. She's a monster.
She really is bad.
She's a monster. She's a show business monster who eats up any bit of creativity. She eats up any desire of mine to do something good. Because it's useless.
Not fun.
It's all useless.
It is like a punch in the stomach here and there.
Yeah. She should have a 0 rating. People should have been nauseous.
Like me.
Yeah. Yeah, she should have a 0 rating like Jimmy. Jimmy Kimmel with us live, weeknights at 12:05 on ABC. The show's live, right?
Yeah.
That's good. I don't even know why you do it live.
Me neither. Yeah.
It's crazy. Seriously, why? Why bother?
I don't know.
Finish up early in the day.
I don't know. It's a little bit more exciting. It makes the guests more nervous.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know why, because all the other talk shows are essentially live. Make a little edit here or there, but
yeah, why not? If something gets slow, you edit it. Might want to think about that. All right, Robin, let's finish up the news.
The Tony Awards are out. I know you were asking me about that. And yes, Hairspray did get the most nominations.
Oh, good.
13 Tony Award nominations.
Sweet.
For the show with the fat man dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
I auditioned for that.
So Harvey Firestein, he's nominated as Best Actor.
Is he the Bachelor?
Harvey, that's Firestone.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he's nominated for Best Actor, but he's playing a woman, so I don't understand that. Anyway, Billy Joel's Moving Out also got 10 nominations. So.
Hey, good for him.
It did.
Way to go, Billy.
Yeah, he's doing very well with that. The governor of West Virginia has had to admit that he cheated on his wife.
That sucks. Why did he have to admit it?
Because the woman he was cheating with had a husband, and he found out, and he was going to try to sell the story.
Would have been better if he was cheating with his sister.
He called the press conference and said, "She's gone back to whoring."
You think the least he could have done for the guy is let him sell the story?
He acknowledged that he has been unfaithful to his family and asked for forgiveness.
Wow. How embarrassing.
Did they give it to him?
I don't know, but he said it wouldn't affect his...
Poontang. Brings every guy down.
I tell you. It seems all the politicians.
Oh, yeah. Guy probably had a nice career going. Just wanted a little on the side.
Hey, now.
You can't get that. You got to be very careful.
Everybody squeals. JFK Jr., not JFK Jr., JFK Sr., he was banging everyone.
To do it.
He got away with it.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Back when people kept their mouths shut.
Now all it takes is just one.
Yeah.
What else is in the news, Robin? Anything?
Does it bother you that a woman is going to play in the PGA?
Oh. Yes.
No, it does not bother me.
You know why it doesn't bother me? I don't think I've ever seen golf anywhere.
You can't really tell the difference between the men and the women.
Yeah.
Robin,
the women are just a little more masculine than the guys on golf.
That's what bothers me.
Which brings me to my next challenge. This chick, 18 holes, anytime, anywhere.
Right, Artie will beat her.
I'll take her.
Well, Vijay Singh, who is the 8th-ranked golfer in the world, says if he's paired with her, he'll just leave. He won't play.
You know what I love about this whole thing? I hope she wins, because how humiliating it is. Because the truth of the matter is, she'll probably, she'll beat 40 guys,
right.
And how humiliating is that to them? I love that.
Yeah. Proving that golf isn't really a sport.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, too. They'd be upset about it. And the fact of the matter is, she's as good as one of them. So why? Maybe she's not good enough to win. She's definitely not good enough to win.
Go out and beat her.
She's good enough to be in the tournament.
Yeah.
They just don't want to get beat by a woman.
That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's like.
The Nets swept the Boston Celtics last night, so they are moving on in the NBA playoff.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how no one in New York cares about the Nets?
I do. Well, I'm in Jersey.
Yeah, you're not in New York.
No, but I care about them.
Jason Kidd says that they rose above the controversy to continue to play their game.
No matter what. Nobody cares, yes.
He's so funny because he does keep his cool on the basketball court. When he's off.
How about Phil Jackson? He's the coach of the Lakers. He had an angioplasty, and the next day he's right back coaching the team.
Yeah, oh, well. No big deal.
It's crazy. I'd be out for like 3 years if I had something
you're
like that.
worried about your heart, listening to every beat.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves, the star of The Matrix.
Good to see you today. I can't wait.
Reloaded. It opens tomorrow. As a matter of fact. No, actually Thursday. I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday. It opens on Thursday. Here's Keanu on if he had any reservations about a second and third film.
He's so cool when they give him a script.
He sounds excited.
Yeah. Well, let me say what a pleasant surprise it is when Jimmy comes in here.
Thank you.
I love Jimmy Kimmel. I love when he comes on the show. And watch Jimmy's show tonight at 12:05 on ABC. Good luck at those ABC upfronts, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we're going to go see your girlfriend.
Yeah.
We're going to watch her show. She's doing a live show.
Theater here in New York.
Yeah.
Starting tonight.
Yeah. We're going to go over, Jimmy and I.
Oh, good.
Why not?
Date.
Why not?
And what else do I have to say? I'm tired. I want to go home. That's what I want to say. Oh, thanks to Jenna and Rob from Survivor for stopping by.
Yes, fun to meet them.
Yeah, and thanks to Trinity, the porn star. You sweet poontang. Love that.
Dead Air Dave.
Thanks to Dead Air Dave for ruining my show again.
No wonder he can't make eye contact with you in the hall.
Yeah. Stay away from me. You too, Tom.